Once upon a time, in a prosperous kingdom surrounded by towering mountains and lush valleys, there lived a wise and just king. The king loved his people dearly and often tested their courage and character to find those who were truly worthy of greatness. One day, the king ordered his men to place an enormous boulder in the middle of the busiest road leading to the marketplace. The rock was so large that it blocked nearly the entire path, making it difficult for travelers, merchants, and noblemen to pass. Then, the king disguised himself as an old beggar and hid in the shadows, watching as people reacted to the obstacle. Soon, the wealthiest merchants arrived, dressed in their fine silks and adorned with golden jewelry. They huffed and grumbled as they saw the rock blocking their way. "Why doesn't the king keep the roads clear?" One of them scoffed. "This is unacceptable," another complained. Instead of trying to move the rock, they carefully stepped around it and continued on their way, shaking their heads in frustration. Next, a group of knights approached, their armor gleaming under the sun. They saw the rock, but decided it wasn't their problem. "We are warriors, not laborers," one of them sneered. "This is a job for servants." With that, they rode around the boulder, unwilling to dirty their hands with manual labor. As the day went on, many people passed by. Some complained. Others cursed their bad luck. A few even blamed the king, saying he was failing his people by not maintaining the roads. But not a single person made an effort to remove the obstacle. Then, as the sun began to set, a humble farmer named Aiden came walking down the road, carrying a sack of grain over his shoulder. He was tired from working in the fields all day, but when he saw the massive rock in the road, he stopped. He set down his sack and examined the boulder. "This will make it difficult for others to pass," he thought. "If I don't move it, who will?" With determination, Aiden placed both hands on the rock and pushed with all his might. The boulder was heavy and his muscles burned with effort, but he did not give up. He pushed and strained, his face dripping with sweat. The ground beneath him was rough and his hands ached, but he kept going. Slowly, inch by inch, the massive rock began to shift. With one final heave, the boulder rolled off the path and tumbled to the side of the road. Exhausted, Aiden wiped his brow and picked up his sack, ready to continue his journey. But as he turned to leave, he noticed something where the rock had been. A small wooden chest lay in the dirt. He bent down, opened it, and gasped. Inside was a pile of gold coins, glistening in the fading sunlight, along with a note. With trembling hands, Aiden unfolded the paper and read, "To the one who has moved this rock, I reward your courage and effort. This gold belongs to you, for you have demonstrated the true qualities of greatness, perseverance, kindness, and selflessness. Signed, your king." Aiden's eyes widened in disbelief. He had not moved the rock for a reward. He had done it simply because he wanted to help others. Yet, his willingness to take action, when so many others had walked away, had led him to great fortune. That night, the king revealed himself to his people and shared the lesson of the boulder. "Obstacles are placed in our path not to stop us, but to teach us," he said. "While many see problems and complain, only those who are willing to act find the hidden opportunities within. Remember, the greatest rewards in life come to those who do what others are unwilling to do." From that day forward, the people of the kingdom changed. They no longer ignored challenges or waited for others to solve their problems. Instead, they embraced every obstacle as a test of strength, knowing that behind every hardship lay a hidden treasure, whether it was wisdom, growth, or a blessing in disguise. So, the next time you face a challenge, ask yourself, will you be like those who walked away? Or will you be like Aiden, the one who saw an obstacle and turned it into an opportunity?